I train my children so well, they are not desperate. Guys, this is actually coming from a mother that did an amazing job with her children, especially when all controversies are actually flying around what is really going on around it. Guys, thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new to my channel, you're welcome. Please do all to click subscribe button to belong to this amazing family. If you're a returning subscriber, urges, thank you so much for always stopping by. God bless you real good. Guys, a lot is actually going on. And I saw a post where one of the Mama Uche Nancy daughter actually reacted to something. And I was like, wow, guys, we're going to dissect that conversation, going around that everything that is actually going on and the controversies that is actually going on right now, guys. But before we go straight into it, I'm going to post some videos or some write-ups and everything so that we can actually, go through it together. Please go and see so movie. I beg you guys in the name of God, please. Nobody say 1 million views is actually the threshold. Beyond Control is a movie that deserves at least 5 million views. It's a fantastic movie. I will say it over and over again. Please, let's all go and give that movie a view. I don't know why anytime a movie hits 1 million views, then the way it will be run, it will become slow. Nobody said 1 million views is a threshold, though. I will say it over and over again. Please, let's go and see that movie, Beyond Control. And make sure when you type, please, when you are watching it should be on Sonia Uche TV. I beg us in the name of God. It should be on Sonia Uche TV, because these people are beginning to copy it and paste in their other channel. And if you are watching, you may think that it's going to so, but no. Please, let's do what to go and watch Beyond Control on Sonia Uche TV. And as you are watching, don't forget to subscribe, because some of us will just go and watch and will not subscribe. Thank you so much. Let's go straight into the gist of today. Please don't mind me. God bless you. All right, guys. So I actually saw a post where one of the Mama Nancy reacted to something, and that actually brought a lot of conversation, a lot of controversy. People were just talking about it, and it was round. You know me now, I'm going to actually show you guys where it's going viral and what people actually say about it, as we usually do on this very particular page, right? So yeah, she wrote something, talking about how, God did something to them, or why she was angry with God because of one very particular thing. And people were actually talking about being brought up by Mama Uche Nancy. People were asking like, this woman is actually successful, because being successful is not just about having money, but it has to do even with how your children behaves, or how successful your children are. Because what is good legacy without people to actually take over from you? So this actually brought so many controversy. You remember that time now, where people were actually saying a lot of things, but with all those things that people were actually saying, there is something that they cannot actually allege these girls, four good girls, or let me say 4 different girls. None of them they can actually pick points and say one very particular thing about them. You understand? So she wrote this thing that actually caught a lot of people to actually start talking about it. She posted a picture. She said, 3 generations of women loved by God. She said, today, for some reason, I had a throwback moment of when my mom at Uche Nasi had her surgery, and how I felt so angry at God for making her go through such pain, even when I asked him not to let it happen. I can also remember the Sunday before her surgery date. We went to church, and it was confirmed that her surgery was happening the next morning. And we will have to go to the hospital after church to get admitted and prepare for her surgery. That is the most scary experience I've ever had in my life. But I knew God loved me too much to want to take my mom from me. Aww. I felt it was Him showing me the things not to take for granted. It was Him showing Himself as a King of all. It was Him showing Himself as a special healer. I could go on about God's grace, special healer, on and on about God's grace in my life and the life of my family. He has been so faithful, and I cannot thank Him enough. I'm not someone to write an epistle, but today I'm thankful for my mother at Uche Nasi, and my special gift from God at Adaze Aurora, that is her daughter. Yeah. Oh God. Why am I feeling so emotional? I pray God keeps showing us with His blessings, grace, and fruit of the Holy Spirit. Amen. guys, see, as a mother, if I was a mother today and I watch my daughter say this, right? I don't know how I'm going to feel. Maybe I may just lie down and start crying, because it will only show me how I actually did that amazing job in raising them. It will show me how I did that amazing job in raising them. Hold on. See, when it comes to children, you can actually do your best. So me, I'm not really in the place of, me, I don't have children yet, and how old am I myself to even be saying this thing, right? But there are some, level where somebody will actually display empathy, that you'll be able to know that you did an amazing job. You did an amazing job. Just watch this very video. Watch this video.
Let me tell you the truth. There are three kinds of children in the world. If you have boys, don't rejoice yet that you have children. You better listen before you start clapping. If you have girls, don't rejoice yet that you have children. The third category, kind children. You can have 14 children and none of them is kind. And you can have only one and is a kind child. May God give you kind children, oh. May envious relations not turn your children's heart away from you. 16 years running, I have an outreach for widows, for this, I bless them and all that. I remember when we first started, I began with only elderly people. I started when I was 40. And I remember the first one, my husband ministered. And he was apologizing to those people. One man was there about 99. The man was so and one woman, it was time for vote of thanks. The woman stood up and said, I sold my gold, I sold this, I sold that to send my son to the US. 4 years running, that boy is married now. He has not called me once. The wife says I am a witch. That's why I prayed for you, that your children will become kind children. Because a time comes when you don't.
Trust me, having kind children is an achievement. Having kind children is an achievement. See, among all the 4 children, none of the children, if it looks like, is somebody that is not doing so well in their own career. Mama Uche, Nancy children are all doing so well. When I say doing so well, they are so kind. You know how this industry is. This woman, she made sure that her children redefine the industry. Uche Nancy made sure that her children redefine the industry. Completely redefine. You see that one that you will see an actress driving a car, then immediately they'll start saying that it must be a sugar daddy. Sugar daddy are actually doing this one. You guys know this thing 2 years ago or 3 years ago. When the whole internet or the whole industry that time, it must be, this Nollywood actress must be this man that is sponsoring this man. But I don't know how this woman managed to teach her children contentment. I don't know how this woman managed to tell them that you can be famous and still live like normal. When I say normal life like the way everybody does. See, when I saw Oma did that right up, the first thing that came to my mind was like, this woman brought up her children. She won a jackpot. Forget the money, forget the success. To have kind children that have empathy, she won a jackpot for herself. She won a jackpot. Look at the way small something happened with one of them. All of them, they will rally around together, make sure, to put their head together to make sure, how do we solve this thing? How do we help this person rise? This woman did an amazing job. See, even if you don't do anything again in this your life, you see the way you raise your children, how you place them, how you did it single-handedly, and they turn up this good. You won a jackpot, man. You won a jackpot. None of them is nuisance to the society. I watched one video. You remember during that time that Chinanu account was actually Instagram brought it down, where she was saying when Chinanu called her that the first thing she said, since it's actually about business, since it's not that Chinanu was calling her for money or something like that, definitely they will put her together. That is to say that she teach them, independency from small. Just because I'm here, I have money, doesn't mean that you should not hustle for your own. With all the money she has, she makes sure that her children are not dependent on her. All of that, are so dependent on themselves and still have empathy. Still understand family value. See, this woman, she trained her children so well. She trained her children so well. So Pretty Woman was just talking about how she's grateful to God for her mom, that she knows that she loves her mom so much, but she was angry with God. Why does he have to allow her mom go through that pain at that moment? But now she realized that God loves her so much that he won't allow, he won't take the person that she cherished so much in this life away from her. And she was just grateful, this is Pretty Woman just keep talking about her children, sorry, her child, her husband, how she just living her dream life. The life that she ever dreamed or wish is what she's actually living. So let's just use the opportunity. Me, I'm just using this opportunity to say, Mama Ochidasi, I don't know if you're going to see this video. You did an amazing job. Look at the person that you get to us. So. Look at how millions of people all over the world love her. Look at Chineye. Do you know how much people love Chineye? Look at Chinanu. Even when she refused to be in the industry, she just wear her fashion show. People, if you talk about Chinanu today, people are ready to fight for Chinanu. See, it was later that I realized that Chinanu has her own special fans. When I say special fans, Chinanu has her own special fans. People that are ready to fight for Chinanu. Pretty Woman uncle, look at thousands of subscribers on YouTube. You just did an amazing job. You did an amazing job. She trained her children so well. When I say she trained her children so well, she deserves this life she's living. I swear she deserves it. She deserves it. You can never call that her children are desperate for anything. Never. You cannot call Mama Ochenasi's children desperate. Never. I don't know how she managed to teach them contentment. I don't know how she did it, but she did an amazing job. The way she managed to teach her children contentment, they are never desperate. Being for whom? Man or money or fame. They are never desperate for anything. Ma, you did an amazing job. Well done.